Hey, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, salutation, and blessings to the elect who firmly believe in Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Now, I'm going to entitle this lesson, Yes, We Are the Prophets of Doom. And essentially, this is what we're called to do. This is what we're called to, it's all a part of our prophesying. And I have a quick Google definition of the word doom. And it says doom is death, destruction, the end of the world, the big goodbye. It can also be a verb. If a man twirling a mustache ties you to the railroad tracks, he deems you to certain death. And this is essentially what we deem these Edomites and these other nations. We doom them to certain death and slavery, right? Because like the scriptures tell us in the Apocrypha, the second Ezra, the 6th chapter, and we start at the 9th verse. Well, let's start at the 6th verse. It says, and then, well, start at 7. It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Meaning what the end of the first rulership, and what's going to be the beginning of the one that followeth, which is our rulership. Verse 8, he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's right. So, and this is essentially why the Apocrypha was taken out of the King James Version 1611, for the simple reason that it raises too many questions and it puts the puzzles of the pieces together. Because then you're going to ask who Esau is, and then you're going to wonder who Jacob is, and 1 + 1 = 2. And that's part of the day of doom, the end of the world, meaning what? An end of a rulership, an end of an age, right? Was that in the book of Hebrews? Was that Hebrews 2? Hebrews 2 and 3. Let me see if that's 1 and 3. Is that it? And it was in Hebrews somewhere. It gets into the end of the world. Hebrews 1 and 2. It says, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds, right? And when you look at that word worlds in the Greek, it's eon, which means an age, a period of time, right? So when we prophesy the downfall and the destruction of Edom, when it comes to, the end of his world, we're talking about the end of his age, the end of his age. It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Right? It's the day of doom. When is the day of doom? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, meaning what? And kingdom against kingdom, which is what? A world war. That's what you call doom, destruction. And this war is going to be nuclear. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these are the beginnings of sorrows. If you ask me, that's what you call doom and gloom. Doom is death, destruction, the end of the world, the big goodbye. So the big goodbye, man. The big goodbye. And the big goodbye to who? Edom. The big goodbye to Edom. We gonna be straight in the kingdom of heaven. 2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. And that's the kingdom of heaven. That's simply, what we're waiting on. Peace, tranquility, nonviolence. And the only violence that's going to be instituted and inputted is from us. Right? Intemperance is at an end, meaning people who can't keep their cool. Infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown and truth is spring up. That's what we call a perfect world. That's what we call a perfect world. You ain't got to worry about your brother trying to snake you, trying to backdoor you. You ain't got to worry about your woman committing adultery on you. Infidelity is going to be cut off. Everybody's going to deal with you straight up and down. You ain't got to look over you and watch your back. You ain't got to keep your head on the swivel, being circumspect. It's going to be let your yea be yea and let your nay be nay type of kingdom. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory. So we got a lot to look forward to in the kingdom of heaven, man. We got a lot to look forward to in the kingdom of heaven. Let me get the book of Revelation. Revelation chapter 21. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And Yahweh shall be with him and be their power. This is what we got to look forward to in the kingdom of heaven. This is what we got to look forward to in the kingdom of heaven. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. But however, we need the day of doom to come forth before we can appreciate the kingdom of heaven in this fashion. We need it to come forth. We need it to come forth. Last precept. Because we are the prophets of doom. And things are going to get a whole lot worse before it gets a whole lot better. That's just the nature of the Heavenly Father. This is a book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 9. It says, And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. So this book is more so full of death and destruction, as opposed to happy days, so to speak. Because that's what the Heavenly Father's ultimately bringing. You know what I'm saying? We have to warn the people about these lamentations, destructions, and woe. The day of doom and gloom, so they can prepare for it. Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, the 17th verse. Because when all hell breaks loose in this society and Jacob's trouble is prominent, 2/3 of our people isn't going to know what to do. Only the 1/3 is going to have the answers and the faith to overcome the day of doom and gloom. So Lord willing, I've been edifying. And I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, salutation, and blessings to the elect. Shalom.